Welcome to the Silicon Labs webinar. It's covering the Internet Infrastructure Design Challenges. The purpose of the webinar is to share solutions to some of the most common challenges facing engineers like yourselves today when you're working on equipment for the Internet infrastructure. Silicon Labs solutions for Internet infrastructure can be broken down into three primary categories. We have products that provide timing, connectivity, and then power and sensors to the equipment that will all of you guys will be working on. But first, let's just cover the timing, and then we'll get into the questions and answers. Here you can see that Silicon Labs offers customers can design from everything from a MEMS-based oscillator all the way to the industry's best jitter attenuators. The advantages of these products will be fully highlighted in the three solutions that Phil and Kyle will show on your own time. So that takes us to connectivity. So let's cover some of the connectivity solutions. The first one is our Power over Ethernet solutions. Silicon Labs offers a complete PSE subsystem. It's a chipset that solves anywhere from a 4 to a 48 port configuration. You can see from this block diagram on the slide that we have both power sourcing equipment products. They provide either octal or quad configurations depending on the number of ports that you need to satisfy. We also offer chipsets for the power management and for powering the PoE end devices as shown in the slide here. To support customers, Silicon Labs, as you can see here, offers great reference designs. We've worked with Marvell and Vitesse on their switch products. And so if you have more interest in the PoE products, just go to that URL or contact us and we'll get to the answers to your questions. The second connectivity solution is for our voice over IP products. We are a leader with our ProSlick solutions. We have both digital and analog interfaces that connect to the most popular cable and PON SoCs. You can see here, this is a typical digital interface with our ISI interface, which reduces the pin count down to 3. We have reference designs and partnerships with lots of leading vendors such as Broadcom, Marvell, Mindspeed, Econos, and others. Again, most of this information is all available to you to do further research on the link shown at the bottom of the screen. And then the last connectivity solution that we really wanted to highlight, this one's interesting. It's our USB connectivity, and it's through any serial port on a device. Why it's important to Internet infrastructure is that most FPGA devices are at the heart of these designs. And both Xilinx and Altera have used the CP21XX family shown here to provide a reliable terminal connection that they can use with their diagnostic tools. This slide just shows 2 of the designs that we pulled from their websites, but you can see that with the arrows, those are our CP21XX devices. They're used for monitoring the high-speed transceivers. There's a scalable oscillator in there that's actually a Silicon Labs oscillator that you can change the frequencies on the fly. So leverage the investment and the tools that Altera and Xilinx have put together by using our USB solution. So you can find more information again at that URL at the bottom. All right, and the last couple products that I wanted to cover that we think would apply to some of your Internet infrastructure designs are our power and sensor solutions. You can see the first one is our isolation devices. We have both digital isolators and isolated gate drivers. The diagram here shows a real simple schematic for a switch mode power supply. With our digital isolators versus optocouplers, you can reduce the package size and increase the port count. It allows you to have a higher efficiency through the speed and the latency of the isolation. And so we've seen a lot of success with these rack mount power supplies you see on the right, but then also in other discrete solutions that you guys might be working on for your own power supplies. So again, more information and reference designs shown on our website that you can follow there. And then the last products before we turn it over to the first design challenge is our sensors. And as I mentioned at the beginning with the cloud and the data centers, it's becoming more and more a priority to monitor the environment. You'll see a lot of companies working on the data center infrastructure management. A lot of that has to do with the monitoring both the power and the the air conditioning, the HVAC controls. So this could be a potential for somebody working in those types of applications. We have very unique relative humidity and temperature sensors that you would probably want to take a look at for your next design.